If I decide that I've been in that boat.
Okay, get out the boat. Get back on this boat.
No, I had a job.
And you quit.
And no, I didn't. I resigned.
That's quitting.
It's not quitting. Quitting is I can't do the job. Resigning is I give my job back to you. I don't want it no more. No, that's the difference. I have no problem with somebody quitting the job.
So, because it was killing you.
It's
So
killing
why
me.
did you apply to the same job again?
Let's begin now.
Got my first job at Comcast. You was charging me $300 a month. Okay, what were you doing with that $300?
You got some daggone trust issues.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I'm
was
gonna tell you something. You
Y'all was in
can't.
there shopping together.
Do
What you-
not get married.
Y'all was in there shopping together.
Do not get married. What you
I'm
mean?
Mike. This is my beautiful mom, Linda.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to another episode of the Mike and His Mom Show. I'm Mike, and this is my beautiful mom, Linda.
Hey, wait a minute, handsome son. I mean, you guys like, what's that little,
Just want
you
you
know,
to take it away.
smoogie?
All right.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Shannon is here. Timmy's here. Timmy's my nephew. He's here.
Timmy's my grandson.
Today we got a good host.
Well, who is Timmy?
My
Besides being your nephew, he's Shannon's son.
That would indicate that he's okay.
Yeah, but it's not making it about you.
Well,
go ahead.
Shannon's youngest boy is here. Today we got a good host of topics to talk about. First, my mother saw some kind of Christmas commercials of sorts about when
It was
a holiday commercial.
It's not a commercial. It's a show.
Oh, a show.
It's a Christmas show where they was talking about being in each other's lives, but not actually being present in each other's lives. So you're actually maybe living in the same household, maybe dating somebody. You see each other, but you're not actually present in their lives, which means you're not spending that quality time with them. You're not having them conversations, not having dinner. You know, you may go out every now and then, but you might be sitting there just eating your food. You know, get up and going home, driving the car with silence or whatever. The children come home from school. You're not seeing off. They go in their room, they texting and they on the games all day, and you're in your room, whatever you're doing. So you're in each other's lives, but you're not actually present in each other's lives. That's what that was about. So has there ever been a time when you felt like, you know, as far as our family, we were in each other's lives, but not present in each other's lives?
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, okay, when?
Well, I don't. And this okay.
Here you go.
Listen,
Here's a deep part of it. He got that smile going
No, I
on.
just want to give a disclaimer.
What's this?
When you say present, like, what do you mean? Like, present, like, every day, like, sitting down, talking, playing games, or just knowing what is going on?
Present in their life. What if you're sitting down talking to them, so, you know, not just playing games, but you know about them. You know what's going on in their lives. You're spending quality time. You're getting to know them. Period. You know, because you can have a child and not really know your child. So the disclaimer. Get back to the disclaimer.
If we're gonna talk about this,
All right, now.
then
Go ahead.
I want to be transparent and truthful, and I don't want no
Backlash.
backlash.
All right, now. Should I pick up this file?
I think
What?
so. To answer your question, yes, I do think in our family there are times, or have been times, where we are in each other's lives and not present. Well, I also think I think that's because in our family, we're not. I would like to say that I don't think we're family oriented.
Oh,
Like-
okay. So what does that mean?
Like traditionally, like we don't do things as a family. We don't celebrate things as a family. We don't have family reunions. Like, we're not the traditional family-oriented family. I think we all have good relationships amongst the family, but I don't think we're traditionally just family-oriented.
So how can we so back to the question. So when has there been a time where you felt like, because I can say that like now, like I feel like that we are in each other's lives, but I don't feel like we're really present enough in each other's lives. Like with Malik, my youngest son, he stays with me and he's in his room all the time. So he's in my life, but the presence of him, having the conversations and having dinner together and stuff like that. So in trying to bring that gap back together, trying to make us more present in our lives. Like the same with you, Mikey. I can say, I feel like we're in each other's lives, but you know, and I come over here and but you're not going to come out my home. You know, it's like, is it worth the drive for you to come out there to sit down and spend some time being present? You know, same with Shamo. I call it Shamo, that's Shannon. Like, you know, I don't think that I spend enough time with the grandkids. And, you know, we're in each other's lives, but how do we, like you said, we are not that traditional family where we can bring these things together. Now, I remember one time we said, okay, let's do something every quarter. Every 3 months we're going to do something. Let's get together and do something. But that never came to pass. So how do we even change this dynamic to make it so that it is, if, disclaimer, we desire to do that? Because we can be so used to what was, to how do you change what you want?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think a part of it is the upbringing. Because now that I'm thinking about it, like, we would always, like, we never sat down and had dinner together as a family. Like, and I can't speak for nobody else's household, but it's not a foreign concept to get your plate, go in a separate room, get your food, or go upstairs in your room and do whatever you're going to do, then come back down after you finish, and then go back to doing what you was doing. Like, so we never did those things. So you would have to be very intentional in unlearning those behaviors and then trying to start new ones. But like you said, you can get so comfortable in that traditional lack thereof that it's like, well, for what? Like, why are we doing this now? We've been doing this
Right.
doing it for so long. Like, I think it, I mean, I don't know. Go ahead. I'll let you.
No, go ahead. You think what? Yeah. What you think,
I
Shannon?
think it's,
What's Shannon
I was
chime
gonna
in?
say,
What did you want to say?
I think it's corny, low key.
What's corny, low key?
Like,
But how's it corny? So
no, this is the corny part. I think the corny, it's not corny to spend time with your family. I think the corny part is trying to be something that you're not.
But why is-
Because it's not that it's not that our dynamic is unhealthy, or it's not not working, but it's not that it's unhealthy. It's just, and I hate saying this, but it's just how we are.
Okay, so how can we? Let me ask you this question. This is how we are. So when you move on to have your family, do you want your family to follow them same rules?
See, and when you phrase it like that, or when you want your family to do the same thing,
I'm
like,
asking you.
it sounds like what we're doing is a bad thing.
No, that's not what I asked you. I'm asking you. I didn't say it was you. So you're saying, I'm not saying it is a bad thing. I'm saying, would you want to spend more quality time? Would you want to sit down and have dinner with your children? Would you want to know what they're doing as far as their schoolwork? Would you want to know, all this stuff? Would you want to do the vacation?
Yeah.
So, okay,
but like I said, I think that comes a lot into the family dynamic, because it's no fault of your own that you work 2 jobs.
Okay, but we're not.
No,
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think all of it is important. I think the foundation is important.
Okay, so I'm saying if you can see a better foundation.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would create a new one.
How do we create a new one now?
Like I said, you got to be intentional in doing it.
Okay,
and unlearning.
So what Mikey is saying, that there is, to say better when he doesn't see a problem.
I don't see a problem, right?
Right, but that's okay. You said you don't see a problem. I understand that part. However, you said if you to start a family, you would want to do that with your family.
Correct.
So if it's not a problem of what we're doing, why not enhance it to make it better? That's what I'm saying. Why not enhance it to make it better?
I'm not saying I can't.
I'm not saying we can't. I'm saying so.
I'm cool with doing it, but that takes.
But you said it's corny.
No, I think it's corny to try to be something that you're not.
But why is it being something that you're not? It's because you're making yourself better. Like with this Mike and his mom show, we're learning this, we're doing this, and it's not where we wanted to be. Right?
Uh-huh.
So is that corny to enhance this program to make it better?
No.
Okay. So why is it corny to enhance your relationships?
I didn't say the whole. I said the corny part is trying to be something that you're not. Like if this,
I don't understand it.
What do you mean by something that we're not?
Like, we ain't the family that get together and have cookouts and have family dinner and have family reunions.
Okay, so why can't you become that?
I'm not saying you can.
Okay, so why are you saying a lot of people are becoming something they're not? I wasn't a nurse, but I became one.
I think that it shouldn't be called corny. I think it was a negligent to not focus on the family from the beginning. So it's like I understand what you're saying is like, we don't do this. Pass the butter. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Like, I get what but it's your perception of what it's going to be versus what it is. like we're just going to still talk about the same stuff we talk about just around the dinner table. We're going to go out on Friday nights, just we're going out with our family more often than our friends. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's like you're not changing, you're just changing the
right, but I don't feel, that's what I'm saying. Like the being something that isn't that you're not part is, to me, comes into play when you feel a way about. I don't feel a way about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Like for example, like
you're saying if we went to go bowling, let's go bowling.
Let's just go bowling.
Yeah, like let's not put it's like a thumbs down on what we're doing as a family.
Right.
I'm not saying a thumbs down. I'm just saying to enhance, like be more present in each other's lives. Be there more for each other. Be more present. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so I think that goes back though into what Shannon was saying last week, is that in these relationships, each household has something separate going on, which we may not be present in this immediate circle, but y'all are present over there in what y'all got going on. I'm present over here in what I got going on. You're present in what you and Mr. Eugene got going on. So Shannon has 5 kids, so maybe and it may be unintentional, but she ain't focused on keeping up with me and what I got going on, what my next move is.
So I'm not saying it for us. I'm not just saying it for us anyway. The whole thing right now.
No, I know what you're saying, but
I'm saying, okay. Like there are times that we are present in each other's lives, but like I think to the part what I want to say is that, do we really know each other? Do we know each other? What moves us? What makes us smile? What makes us happy? Do we have them quality conversations? Do we sit back and laugh and talk? I'm not saying that we don't. I'm just talking about other people, because we do have them good times, laugh and talk. I think for me right now, the presence and the non-present in my life is Malik, because we're in the same household and we very seldom have conversations. We very seldom talk. So I could say that for where we're at now, and that I would like to really spend more time to do other things, because of, I guess, I'm gotten older. Yeah, look okay, but just to be able to bring some, not structure.
You might have a different value.
Right.
Of the family now. I mean, you're not working like you used to.
Right.
We're older. You see that we're all like creating our own lives. So like that to you may be like a separation from your family. When it's really, I know you're not saying it's not,
right?
But it's not. But it's like, but for you, it's different because you used to be always around us,
right?
And now it's like everybody's doing their own thing. And then as a reminder of that, because you have a child in the house and you're not even
connecting,
right.
Yeah.
So that sounds like that's where you're
but I'm saying not just for me and Malik, but for all. How do you connect with Malik?
He's disconnectable. It's like I'm just
Malik.
Yeah.
But how
that's
do?
Just him.
Yeah.
Right.
I know it's just him, but he enjoys when he comes around us.
But he gotta want
to come around.
Right. Or we would.
Hold up.
Okay, hold up. Let me finish this.
I'm good.
Or do we want to come around him?
Either or.
When we come around, he still don't come around.
He'll come down.
It's either or. Like I've reached out. I texted him the other day. And he never respond.
He'll answer your text.
I don't.
I called me on answer phone.
It's just y'all in the same house. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, but now I'm thinking about it. I think we all develop I think in a family dynamic. This is what I was saying. I think it's possible to develop those relationships individually, because Shannon and I don't think none of us were quote unquote close. I think we were just related for a long period of time. It's just my experience.
Okay.
Because I don't want you shooting me down.
So anybody gonna shoot you down?
But Shannon and I got close when we started writing the book together. I think you and I were always close. You were just a little crazy sometimes. But I think you and I were always close.
You was a little crazy.
And I think we just got closer as we got older. I think this joint effort will also make us close. And Malik is just, he's an introvert. So, like, we gotta,
me and Mikey have similar interests. Him and Josh was on the videos. Malik just does different. He isn't because I'm an introvert. I think I'm introverted too. He just doesn't. He's not interested in what we're interested in. So it's easy for him to just stay and do his own thing, which I don't take no kind of way.
I'm not saying no. See, I think I'm missing things. I'm not saying.
I'm not missing it.
I'm not saying that you're saying that. I'm just saying like I don't feel like it's kind of like what we were talking about last week. Like everybody has to play their part.
Right, right,
You know what I mean?
right.
So it's like, yes, Malik, come over.
Come out your house.
Yeah, sit with us. But if you don't want to, I'm not offended because I understand who he is as a person.
Right,
I
right.
don't take it personally if he doesn't want to. You know what I mean?
So I think this whole thing got off of the topic I'm really trying to, what I'm trying to say, like in each other's lives, but I guess it's just kind of went to another whole different level. So I'm going to chime out because what?
Well, no, I understand what you're saying, but like I said, I think it takes.
I think now because we're older.
And it takes effort.
Yeah, now so we have to be more, like you're saying, like you've got to be intentional, more intentional. It's not a regular thing. Like Josh and his family, it's irregular for them not to be together, but because now they're in a smaller space, you know what I'm saying? Like the parents can't host like they used to.
So 40 minutes.
What Shannon is saying is kind of what I was getting into. Like that it's crazy how your experiences shape you because, and it's just for me.
Oh, here you go. Here's another disclaimer.
It's just for me. That whole, it's about to sound
It's about to sound stupid, so don't even say
crazy.
it.
That whole big family dynamic, it freaks me out a little bit. It's almost like it's overwhelming. It is, bro. It is like to walk into somebody to a family function that's not your own, and the person you're with has a huge. It's like, oh my god,
Where do people come from?
all these people. Like it's like I gotta get out of here. Like it's like I'm not. It's 'cause I'm not used to it.
And it's so funny you say that because I only really do big gatherings like that if one we're over Marcella's house.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say when you said we used to go over there.
No, but like I think I might understand, but I think we kind of are like, Mine, you're the social butterfly of the four of us. Like you are it. Now, Mr. Eugene, I don't know. I don't think he's as social as you are either.
No, he's not
like
social.
you're just the butterfly. Like I think we all kind of like. We can sit over here in the corner. Like we're just cool with that. It's Marcella's house or for me, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson house. But that's it. I don't really care to be around a big group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just don't care for it. It's like they're my family over there, so I know mostly everybody there. I know Marcella's family. I know who I'm going to see when I get there. But everybody else, I don't really need to do. It's just like, ugh.
So how do we get there from? That's a whole new topic.
Is it?
I think it's kind of all under the same. And, well, let me ask you this: Do you?
Disclaimer.
Do you love? This is. I want you to actually hear what I'm saying.
Oh Lord, who you talking to, Shannon?
I'm talking to the room.
To the room.
Well, you. But
To the room.
Shannon,
Okay.
Shannon's gonna chime. Do you love family? Like the idea of family?
I do.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, what is that to you?
Let me tell you why I love it so much because, and like you said, no fault of my own. But when I was growing up, I don't felt like we had that. For me, I didn't have that family dynamic love. I didn't have that. So I really didn't know how to even bring it together. I just knew I wanted different. So when Marcella came into my life with her family, that was the different that I needed. Because we didn't have them gatherings, we didn't have them friendships, we didn't have that love in our family. Of course, my parents loved us, but it was just different. It was a whole different thing. So to come there and find this this warmth of love and warmth from them, like because I know all of them. They took all of us in, and I mean we was a part of that Christmas, we were part of that Thanksgiving, we was a part of everything. Even going into the church, finding all the people in the church, and then they took us in and they loved us and stuff like that. So that was just like, yeah, I really like the idea of family.
Well, I think the reason why you do like it is the reason why I don't really care for it.
What is it?
It's because we grew up in so much dysfunction in family. So it's like, whatever.
So
I feel so differently about my upbringing. Like,
Well, this is what I mean by that. I don't mean us.
he talking about over there with the other house
Right. Like just seeing the dynamics of the relationship and how it played out over the years.
with Heinke and Junior.
see, and that's the part I was going to talk about. I don't feel that way. Like I feel totally like always say.
Because I don't think you really know. You wasn't really.
I think we just didn't experience it.
You
Like,
you didn't experience a part of what went on with me through with them.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it was
you-
always love. Like for
Yeah.
me, like I didn't experience that, so I don't need, like they are my family. It was only 7 of us. But that was all. So that's just what it is. Like, and so that's why I probably like the little. Like I'm the biggest part of our family because I have all those children. You
Right.
know what I mean? But
You need some
like,
more. We need some more
Yeah, I created a whole new
family.
Yeah, like a whole big old pod. But yeah, I feel totally different. I think, but I do think that as we were coming up, like to your point, like you didn't know how to do what it is that you wanted because they didn't. It's not like going over Marcella. It isn't like going over Marcella's house, but it just was different, and I enjoyed the different.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed both of them. Like it's like I enjoyed both of them. Now that I have my own children, that's what makes me really value like what Marcella and them has because it's so many of my children. You know what I mean? Like just me and little Josh. Like how it was at first, it was like still that small little family. But like I'm now a big family. You know what I mean? So I just see it differently now. Like I'll have, if all of my children have kids, I'll have, all these grandchildren. I'll have like this big old family.
I'll have some great grandkids.
Right, and you'll have all these people in your life all the time.
Look at all these people.
It's not a lot.
There'll be 20 of us then.
Yeah, it'll be 20.
Well, I enjoy the aspect of, like the thing I enjoy about making family outside of your like own family is that you get to choose who those people are.
I don't like that actually.
Like I ain't like there's no, oh my God, there's no like.
I suppose you choose the wrong family.
Well, then I can choose a different one. But that.
Hey, look, there you go. I just want to give it back.
The Goldilocks of family.
But it's like.
This family's just.
Remember how he gave back the job? I didn't quit my job. I just gave it back.
Thank you, Holy. This is what I mean by that. It's like I'm not their real family. So,
and that's why I don't like it.
That's why I like it though, because I'm not in.
That's why I don't like it, because you know that when it's like I don't need to be called your family. We are like family. I'll do anything for you, but you know that you're not their family when something happened, when you're not invited to. So
they start treating you differently.
It's like we're not family. We're just really close friends. So like my expectations aren't that I'm at everything, that I'm doing it, because that's what that family feel is. Like, why am I not invited? You don't even really have to be invited to your family house. You just go to your family house. I came in here on the phone, walked upstairs, what's the bathroom? Hey, put this in the microwave, do this. This is my home too. You know what I mean? Oh, please. Because you go over there too. Trying to steal everything.
Okay.
Okay. Toilet paper out there. Paper towels. But anyway. But yeah, like, so that's why I favor my family, even the in-laws, because they are my family. You can't get rid of me. You know what I mean? Unless we get divorced, and even if we got divorced, like I've known them since I was 15 years old. So I don't really need the friend family. We're friends like family. Like we love each other like family, but you're not really my family.
But you can. Well, what I mean, like you can. I do believe you can be family with people who aren't your family, but I think it's about your expectation. So no, I'm not expecting to come to your family reunion. I'm not in the mix like that. No, but I'm cool with the Thanksgiving dinner and the Christmas dinner or whatever the case is.
If they invite you to it.
Sure. But
if they invite you,
right.
But if they don't, I don't take it personal because I know what the relationship is.
Right.
Like, so that's why I enjoy like we family. Yeah, like I'm like all right.
Pick and choose.
Like cool. Like.
Okay, so we got off the whole subject of being present in each other's lives.
She's doing it again.
We just got off the whole subject of where we was at.
It all ties into the same.
I think that essentially, in my opinion, I think we're not present
because we're busy. But okay, so what I really meant.
I don't think it's because we're busy.
Or because we got other things going on in our lives.
No, I think it's because we weren't trained to be that way.
Okay,
that's what I think. I think we weren't trained up in that way so it's not the first thing to come to mind to have Thanksgiving at your house. I'm calling them like, Sabrina, what y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
What?
No, I didn't.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like, they're the ones who are hosting, so I'm used to going with them. I'm used to we just weren't trained up to be that.
But that's it. I do think we're present. I think we're present. It just depends on how you look at it.
Well, I wasn't saying also about us. I'm just saying, they're being present in each other's lives and being in each other's lives and being present in each other's lives. What does that really look like? It's not that you have to spend family dinner with them. It's not that you have to do this. It's not that you have to do that. But what is a sense of responsibility that you have for this person whether it's your friend, whether it's your whoever. If you're in their lives, are you present in their lives? Like if they need you, are you there present for them at this time? If they're going through something, are you just like not there? But that quality time, that quality when they need something, when they need not just like it's not about money. It might be a conversation that day. Are you present? Are you present enough to sit still and have that conversation? Are you present enough to be truly understanding and hear them out? Are you stuff like that too?
So can y'all list some ways to be intentional about making it present?
Well, first, like, do I even? We're talking about family.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
do you even want to be?
Do I even want to be? Like, do I even like you enough to want to even be present in your life? Do I even like? Maybe I'm not busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just
so
don't.
You're talking about people.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so I'm just saying.
I'm talking about the family part of it, not the family you choose. I'm talking about your actual family. Like we said, there are people who live in the same house and don't speak or text. You upstairs in one room, y'all text instead of talking to each other. It's like, all right, well, do I even deal with you like that? Do I even want to be bothered with you?
Why y'all want to live together?
It's so funny.
It's not even. It's not even.
That texted me and I just kept ignoring. And they're like, Mommy, I know you saw me text me. I'm like, I saw you. You're right in the other room. Come in here. Don't text me.
Yeah, but so
that's intentional. Like, you're not going to text me.
Yeah, but what you just said doesn't make sense. I don't even want to be bothered with you. So there's some dysfunction. There's something wrong. There's where you need a counselor, some therapy. Because if you're a family and you're in the same house with each other and y'all don't want to be bothered with each other, that is really.
Well, that's one end of the spectrum. The other end is just the way the times are now. Like you said, you in one room.
That's what I'm saying. It's the way the times have gotten. It's the way things have changed throughout the course of years that people are just so disconnected from one another.
But I was reading the Bible today or listening to it, and it said, I think I was reading it in Jeremiah, and I've seen this a lot where God tells them to have the next generations to keep my commandments. Right, so it doesn't matter how the time changed. That's where we, as we grow up, I'm the matriarch, or like you are.
Try.
But like as I grow up, I have to, since I have children, I have to impress that on them.
Right.
It's my job. Like, you can't text me from the other room. Get up, walk in the room, and say something because the times are changing.
Right.
They're changing to the point where we are disconnecting from each
right.
other because there's so many other ways to connect with other
right.
people that have similar interests, and we typically do draw towards people who are more like us. And
right.
our family sometimes just isn't. You know what I mean? So I think that is a good point that we have to follow. We have to have a guideline that we don't veer from just because new cell phones are out or new ways
right.
to communicate are out.
Right.
You still have to show up. You still have to sit down and eat dinner. You still have to, pick up the phone. Don't text me.
Right. Walk in the other room.
Yeah, walk in the other room. But that's what the young kids. So
that's what we sometimes fall into as the older generation. We just like, I'm going to accept this. No, I'm not accepting this. No. Talk to me. No. Like I was saying with Malik, like, yeah, we're in the same house, but I'll go and he'll be like, I can feel it from his back. I can feel his back. Like, oh my God. And I just sit right on the bed. I just sit there. What you doing? And then one time I wouldn't do it because I was invading his space.
You don't care about that no more.
No, I don't care about it. I don't care about it because if I don't make myself present in his life, if I don't go in there to hold a conversation, then we won't have a conversation. So I had to start going in the room to hold a conversation. Now it's a lot better than what it used to be, but I still want more. I want them now to come downstairs and talk. I still want more. So I got to do my part. Cause I'll call him.
Do you and your husband have dinner together?
Mm-hmm. Not no more.
Why not?
Because he come home too late.
Oh.
I don't want to eat that time of night.
Well, do you sit down with him when he is eating?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even though you're not eating?
Yeah, I'm not because I don't want to eat that.
No, I'm saying even though you're not, do you still sit down with him when he is?
Yeah, because I don't want to eat that late no more. I used to do it. I used to wait for him to. I intentionally wait for him to come home.
Right, yeah, to be the company, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I intentionally wait for him to come home to eat.
So what's one thing that you think, our family practice, that you would like to unlearn, that has affected you in other ways in life?
Unlearn. It's not hard for me to unlearn.
Okay, just name one thing that you want to unlearn.
Spend more quality time and talking to each other.
Okay, wait. So, but not the lack of that here has impacted you in other relationships. That's what I'm saying. Name one thing that you would like to unlearn that has impacted you in other relationships, too, that started in this dynamic.
I don't know.
Do you have something?
I didn't understand the question. It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's very wordy.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you developed as a habit in this primary family?
Okay.
And for the viewing audience in your primary family, that you would like to unlearn?
You start.
That has also impacted you in other relationships.
Is there something you want?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not a strong gift giver.
Oh yeah, we know that. You're not a gift giver at all. Strong.
Well, yeah, I'm not a gift giver.
Not a gift giver. Oh, you know what I could say?
Wait, can I?
Go ahead.
No, don't try to. No, I gave you the floor.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You're not sure.
Well, because we don't practice giving gifts.
Yes, we do.
No.
Why?
Can I finish? Can I?
Go ahead.
No one listens to me.
Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, come on. Disclaimer. Cause get it up right now.
Well, maybe you know what? Maybe they do give each other gifts. They just don't give me one. And this is what I'm saying. For a long,
other gifts for me.
From a long,
sends me lists.
It's for a long time.
He won't give me a gift if I don't give him one.
For a long.
Let's understand it. Let's go ahead.
Should we say gift giving or celebrating?
Right.
Each other. Like it's your birthday. Let's celebrate your birthday. It's.
It can be all that.
It's something every Christmas is about.
Okay, go ahead.
All that is the same. So this is how it impacted me in other relationships. Like if I'm going somewhere, let's say I'm going to a baby shower or a birthday party or anything, I'm going. I'm going.
Here's the deal. You are not going to sit on here on public television worldwide and make people think that you don't bring them stuff because you didn't get stuff. That's so far from the truth. Because you got more gifts than I can ever think of.
Right.
Boy, come on.
Boy, come on. Okay, go ahead. Okay, but what's your thing you want to learn?
I don't even know what it is.
I just made mine up.
Wait,
what's yours?
You get.
I made mine up.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Nobody knows what he's talking about when he goes to that kind of stuff.
Right, go ahead. What's yours?
When did you not get gifts?
What's yours?
Jesus. I was going to say that mine is actually giving too much.
So that's what you did in this relationship.
You see. Well, that is good. That is good television right there. Boy.
What is it?
That is.
What?
I think.
I just no.
Let me tell you why I say that.
I know why you said
What'd she
it.
say? Tell me.
First of all, don't cut me at the knees.
Cut you at the ankles then.
When I just explained to the world
that's not why I said it.
That I struggle with gift giving.
That is not why I said it.
Because I wasn't getting nothing, but then she come in right behind me and say she was giving too much.
That is not why. Let me tell you why. No, but that's not why I said it. Let me tell you why I said it. Okay. I said it because I remember I used to be so upset with Shannon. I'd be like, let me finish. Like I be saying, girl, you better give them kids this, you better give them kids this, and you better do this. And Shannon said, I gotta do me. I got 5 children, and I gotta do some stuff for me. And that really helped me understand. I used to do everything for y'all. I mean, I would give you all, even as adults, before I would give me. I would take from myself to make sure. It ain't Shannon, because Shannon ain't how I end up asking. But I would take for myself to make sure that you are all right. Everybody is all right. And I do that so freely and so openly that it's like, it's even when I was younger, even with my sister and my brother, I would just give. Even with my mom, whatever they said, I just, it ain't had to be gifts, it ain't had to be money. It's whatever they said. I'm always there for them, just giving of myself. That I came into the world outside of my family, giving to my friends, giving to this one, serving in the church, just giving of myself. Then I was like, wait a minute, hold up. What about myself? So if anything that I would learn that took me outside of my family is just the way I gave. I didn't have to give all that I gave. I could have did it in a better way. a better way, and y'all still would have been successful.
Yeah, possibly more than.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, because like me.
Oh yeah, look Shannon. Look at that, boy.
You know,
remarkable.
That's remarkable. It's the truth.
I'm not stepping on it.
You can't step on it. Look at she got that grin and that cheesy grin.
Remarkable.
I get what you're saying, Mom.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
But you don't understand what I said?
No, I understand.
Yeah, I don't think it was I don't think it was.
It's not towards you.
Yeah.
It's not.
I don't think.
No, it's not towards you.
I didn't think it was a response.
No, it's just saying. I'm talking about from as me growing up.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Our next topic is.
Wait a minute, did we just close that topic out?
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay, you all right though, right?
I'm good.
Okay, you can tell. You see what he can.
I'm good.
I
bro.
want y'all to understand his little neck thing. Oh, I'm good.
I'm good, bro.
Bro,
I'm
and then he got this look. Look. The tongue is like. Okay.
Our next topic is sizing up the person that your family member, brings home, that they're either dating or in the relationship with, and this is where it came from, and this really grinds those gears of mine. We were at the funeral home, and you and Malik was talking about one of his high school girlfriends, and how she's doing well now and everything.
I know you're talking about too. She seems so happy. She does. If she ain't, she puts on a good front.
And she's married or engaged or something like that.
I don't know what she is yet, but she's in love.
And Malik said that her dad didn't like him, or didn't want her to be with him, or something like that. Or maybe you said it, and then you get my point. And that led me to a spiral of thoughts. But I've been in a similar boat. Not that somebody didn't like. Well, I've had people not like me, but like when you meet somebody, when you bring somebody home, they do size you up. Like, who is this? Make sure you take care of my daughter or treat my daughter right, all that kind of stuff. And I don't like that. So.
Oh my God, you don't have children.
So, all right.
You don't like anything.
So going to you now, since you're the one that has the kids.
Okay, so let me ask. Come on, let's just go ahead.
Let me
go ahead.
Let me walk the dog.
Yeah, walk the dog. Go ahead.
Slow walk.
Walk the dog.
Has there ever been a time? And don't lie on this camera. Do you size up who we bring home?
I look at everybody that you bring home, but hold up. Let me tell you what I look at everybody that you brought, everyone that you've ever dated. I've never said anything to them as far as, but I was. Is there anyone I have never accepted?
That's not answering my question.
What do you mean size them up? Because,
like, okay. You want to bring definition to what does it mean to size them up?
No. I mean, what do you mean? Have I sized up anybody you ever brought home?
I didn't say me. I said us. We all brought somebody home. Don't make this about me.
So I'm trying to figure out. I mean, have I sat back and I don't think I've ever done that. I don't. Because Shannon been dating her husband forever. And I think I just met them. Like, I just met whoever you dated and just accepted them in my life. I can't remember ever, like I say now, okay, who is it? I would always say black, blue, green, orange, pink, purple, or white. Like, I want to meet him. I want to know this about. I want to know this about him. But I don't think I've ever really asked y'all all these questions instead of just like I just got to know them. I think I just really got to know them
as the dating progressed.
Yeah. Cause I can't. Do you remember me ever doing it? Sizing your people up?
Why are you making it?
I'm asking you.
Size
them up, size them down. You use the word.
I can recall a time.
Who
there was some sizing going on.
Go ahead, tell me. You ain't gotta call no names.
I ain't calling my name, but you would make a. Of course it did.
Huh? What you say?
Her phone died. But you would make a remark. You would make a remark in regards to your impression or your interaction of somebody. Like, I think all that plays a part.
If they acted a certain way or their demeanor wasn't, I would tell you.
So the sizing up part, I think, from the man's perspective, is like, who are you
Like you did when I
Exactly.
started.
Right.
Like let me finish it.
No, I know what you.
Let me finish. Like you did when I started dating my now husband, and
Josh was just talking about that. He said he was sizing him up too. he said because Mikey and Malik, they ain't going to do nothing.
we were standing outside talking one day.
Cool.
Me and Jean. We were standing outside talking. Here come Mikey walking across the street. So I'm facing this way. This is me. I'm Jean. Because Jean's standing this way. I'm facing this way, standing outside talking to him. Mikey comes walking across the street. He steps in between us. He faces me. He says, "Who was that?" Then he goes in the house, and after I introduce him to him, then he go in the house and get Malik, and they come sit on the porch. If that wasn't sizing somebody up, Gene's sitting there trembling. No, he wasn't. But it was like,
But I do think it's probably more of a male thing than it is.
Right, because the I think the mothers really, once you're dating, now you look into.
Well, hold up. Let me tell you why. See, I was right to size that man up that night, Mr. Eugene.
Oh, okay.
Because he dropped the ball once when he could have been an okay dude. I mean, he's okay, but
He's okay. He's redeemed himself.
yeah, he failed his test.
What?
You went out of town. And I was so surprised at him.
What you do?
You went out of town and you left your keys home, your car keys home. And first of all, I didn't even know he had a key to the house. Now I'm thinking about it.
He had to keep the house?
Mm-hmm. You left your car keys home, and it was the middle of the night, and I left and drove the car. I ain't on my license or nothing though. I took the car in the drop somewhere, and when I came back home, he was here. He didn't say a word to me. I'm thinking he was cool with it. Like, all right, he was out. I stole the car pretty much.
Oh yeah, he told.
He told.
Oh.
So wait, so that made him not alright?
He could have just had the conversation with me. He ain't had to run and tell you. I really didn't understand that.
His loyalty not to you. He tried to get her.
But this is why I sized him up. But
So he should
he should talk to me.
And said what?
You gotta win me over at this point.
Yeah, when you over?
Like, yo, what you like? It could have just been. He just didn't have to run and tell you. That's all I'm saying. But back to what I was saying. I think it's more of the dad sizing up the guy than it is the mother sizing up the woman. Now, the reason why I don't like it is because I think it's one-sided. It really grinds my gears. This has happened to me a lot of times, where I come around the family or I meet somebody in their family, like, well, you gonna make sure you treat my daughter right, and
daughter ain't treating you right.
Are you having this talk with her about how she should be treating me? No, for real.
No, seriously, you understand?
I don't like that.
But why do you think they're not?
Right.
Because the fifth uncle is not like, you don't even see this man that much. Like, I know you ain't talking to her about how she should treat a man. Like, leave me alone, bro.
What? But hold up. But that shows that she has someone that's looking out for her.
I don't care.
Yeah, but okay, but you know what, Mikey?
This is what
Here's the deal.
And this is the problem.
Here's the deal. You don't have children.
See,
that's the issue.
We always get into that bag.
Okay, get some.
And this is the problem with that, because I'm about to reach, but
Okay,
I think I'm making sense.
No. You think?
Because
that's right. He thinks he's making sense.
It breeds entitlement
To who?
to the woman,
Why?
because everybody keep telling you, make sure you treat her right. Treat her right. Treat her right. Treat her right. And her hands getting bigger every time she hear that. In her book, she ain't got to do nothing for the guy.
Well, I don't.
Nobody's.
I don't know where you. I don't.
Maybe they're having conversations.
I don't think.
See, and I put it to the test in a moment, because I've asked the person that's telling me all this. Or you told her. What about me? You tell her to treat me right?
And what they say?
I get to that.
The moment she don't treat you right,
I'm going back to Uncle Johnny.
Why you go back to Uncle John? Why don't you leave her? Because you done inflated her head up so goddamn big. Why don't you just cut her loose? Because you have been raised not to let women treat you any kind of way. So
okay. Well, wait. Okay. Time out.
Time out.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
Well, one, I don't know why you think that. Two,
What do you mean why I don't think that?
Because I don't think we were raised like. When you say raised, like it wasn't like it wasn't taught. It was just
assumed.
Not assumed.
No, it's not assumed.
But it was.
He go back to his little world of where he was at.
No. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead. Finish.
I think it was taught more so from my perspective. I can't speak for Malik. I don't even know about you. I think it was taught more from my perspective was how to treat a woman, not how women should treat me. I thought you taught us, or taught me rather, like because you made sure that when we went out, I held the door for you. You made sure, you just made sure I did a lot of things. You know you don't know people not supposed to treat you any kind of way. You see.
No, I'm asking you.
No, and this is. That's
all. Point them fingers.
This is part of it.
This is what. I'm just asking you a question.
No, you're responding.
I asked you a question.
But you didn't even address what I said.
What? That I made sure that you.
No, you didn't address what I said.
What did you say?
That you made sure that I knew how to treat a woman. Like you make sure of that versus making sure a woman knows how to treat me. And part of that is listening. You don't listen to me. You don't listen to Mo either.
I'll listen.
But
I'll listen to you.
See, you just 5 seconds ago you just ain't listen. You ain't address you ain't address nothing I said. You just asked the question.
Yes, I taught you how to treat some women. Did you? Were you were never taught for people how to treat you? It
don't stick out like that. I'm being serious. It doesn't stick out like that.
So just say that part then. Say that part.
That's what I said.
Say that part.
It don't stick out like that as much as it does about me treating. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it doesn't stick out.
but just acknowledge the fact it might not stick out as much, but you do know. This is so. Okay. Well, you know now.
Okay.
You know now, don't you?
But
do you know now?
Do I know what?
How to be treated.
Yeah.
Okay. You got something.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Now, let me ask you this.
Okay, all right.
Since you don't size people up, first of all, I don't know. All right.
I know.
I don't know how you don't.
How I don't size people up.
Whatever.
You just said it.
No, listen. Once you get to the stage of getting to know them, because you said you normally wait. Not that you wait, but it just happens organically.
You just get to know them.
Organically, that you get to know them. The sizing up comes into play then. Like, oh, she's so and so, or I don't think she the one, or like all that stuff y'all be doing.
It's not. First of all, for most mothers, not all, some. I'm not gonna say some. Now I don't want to say most. Conversations I've had. We don't really know about the treatment of how you're being treated until you tell us. Because she don't show it in front of me until it gets off the chain, out of order. But we find out most stuff of what's going on in your relationship by way of communication from you. Do you agree? Can I get an amen? That's all I'm asking. Can I get an amen?
Yeah, I think that's true.
Okay.
Because men suffer in silence.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Okay. So by the time you tell and y'all share certain things with us, still, for me there was no really taking sides or anything.
Well, I'm talking about well, you're not answering my question.
What?
I'm talking about,
do I size them up?
Right. Once you getting to know them.
That's how I get to know them through. I get to know them by sitting with them and talking to them and hearing that. But that's not the part. Like I get to know, where you work at. I get to know, listen, we have a good conversation. We have fun around each other. We laugh, we talk. But I get to know them through how they're treating you from you. So that's when the sizing up comes into play. Because now you have shared with me some things.
So what if the child never shares anything?
Then it's what I see in front of me. That's how I can only go by what I see. Now, if I see them acting crazy,
well, not even that. But I'm saying just like
I see that,
I'm saying
or sometimes like you can have this feeling.
That's what I'm saying.
You can have this gut feeling like something ain't right here.
Now that's what I was trying to get to. It took you a while to get there, but you ended up at the destination.
Well, why you ain't saying?
I think I don't like that about.
You don't like nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep pointing at you,
Yeah.
but it's not you though. But I think it puts the child or the person that's dating in a tough spot.
Wait a minute. Hold up. What person is dating? The like you, my son is dating.
Right.
Okay, in a tough spot.
If Johnny is dating Sierra and Johnny mother say to Johnny, I don't think she it, or I don't think watch out for her. It's like I'd rather you keep that to yourself. Because I'm not saying you, I'm saying the parent. Because or anybody close to you, because their opinion holds weight. Which is why you're talking to them about it.
But sometimes.
So now, it has the potential to carry your relationship a certain way. And you don't even know it. You can carry it a new way unknowingly because of the impression that somebody else has of that person you're dating.
It could. And it could make you say, forget it, and I'm going to go at them more. I'm going to be defiant to what my parent says, or I'm just not going to hear it, and I'm going to put more time and effort into them and be with them anyway. And then, instead of taking it, because you don't have to take it on a way of treating the person different.
But you do, though.
But you don't have to. You treat them different in either. You can still treat them the same. And it's like, if you know your parent, especially if your parent means well, and it's like, let me just chill, watch out. My parent could be right, my parent could be wrong. I'm not going to treat her any different. I'm not going to treat him any different. I'm not going to treat my relationship any different. I'm still going to be me and look out. Because you don't have to change. You can still enjoy the relationship.
I don't think that change is conscious, though. I think it's subconscious. I think it could be subconscious. I think sometimes people just, because they were told they can't or they shouldn't, I'm going to prove to you that this works. And that's another reason why I think you just keep it to yourself. I mean, and I think at some point, at some age, you should keep it to yourself. Okay. Like, your child is a grown adult now, so whether you let them find out on their own that this person may or may not be the one.
That's true. I mean, they don't have to say.
They are going to find out that they're not the one.
So I don't need your influence.
Nobody's influencing you. You just saying.
No, that is. But that is influence.
No, I'm saying you're not in a relationship. Somebody's telling you anything right now. Just find somebody. So have you ever been in a relationship where I may have said something that caused you to look different, or have you ever been in a relationship where you was like, oh man, this one could have worked, but my mother said something that didn't work? Or have you been in a relationship where mother said something and she was right?
See, that's what you want to hear.
No, it's not. I don't care what you say.
You was right. You was right.
You can say whatever you want to say.
No,
I could care less.
I think
obviously you were right. Just playing.
I've been, not just you, but other people have expressed their opinion about something, and it changed
the way you look at the relationship.
Yeah,
but
and it's not that the way I look at it, but like I said, it's a subconscious thing that you don't even really.
So did it make you act? Did it make you act out? How did it make you? Did it make you find something bad in the person? Did it make you find fault in that person, or did it make you be cautious and say, what did it do to you?
It probably, if I can harken back, I mean, it was so long ago. It probably made me pull back a little bit from loving and expressing my love so hard. Because of you.
Influence. You are so
that's
the issue because
the person is that's why I said there.
But I would want that influence. You're in my life because you are a good influence in some way. So now that I'm in a relationship, your influence shouldn't matter. Like, no, tell me what it is that I may not be seeing. Now, in my situations, I feel like sometimes people on the outside looking in, they're just looking into a conversation that we're having, and it honestly makes me value the person more that I'm in the other relationship with. Is like they don't really get what they're talking about. So it's like, maybe I shouldn't talk about this with that person. I'm talking about any kind of relationship because I think I'm painting this person in a light that's making them look at them like harsher than really how I feel. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes I think we create that dim light that people see. But sometimes they just see it. If they're in a relationship with the person too, they're like, no, she's trifling. You know?
Well, see, and the reason why I said it is because it's like the person that I shared it with, and this is why he said I wasn't gonna say nothing to you because I know my opinion it holds weight because it can impact how you move and how you treat or handle the person.
But okay, but if was that person wrong?
It's not about them being right or wrong.
But I'm saying, if they said something to you, were they right in what they said?
Yes, they were right in what they said.
Okay, so then what's the problem? Yeah, and if you had to sit,
I will find out on my own. But the problem is, this is the problem. Mind your business. That's the problem. Now the only reason why I'm not saying it in that regard is because I asked, so the advice was solicited.
Okay, so he held back.
But he said he held back
because he
knew I would move a different way. So,
but here's the deal. Let me say something. Let me say something. How do I want to say this? This mind your business thing. We are people businesses sometimes. You know, that if someone's in your life and you have great value for them, you have a great regard for them. And if they see something, you see something, that's the problem now. You can't see something to say something. Because you say something to that person, well, why'd you get to tell me that? I was enjoying being miserable. Or the misery going to come. I mean, just...
I was enjoying being miserable. But that's...
I'm just serious. I mean, here's the point. Why would you not want to, unless somebody is actually being nasty and evil and just out of order, but if they see something, I would rather for somebody to tell me the truth.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'm not disagreeing with that point because it sounds like you're saying like something that's worth being noted. Like, hey, I watch how this person is a little bit aggressive in conversation. Like, be on like I something to that effect or something extreme like that. But just a blanket. I ain't really feeling, bro, or I ain't really feeling, sis. Well, mind you,
they don't got a good
like if you ain't got no, that's what I'm saying. If you ain't got no good reason to say what you saying, mind your business, bro. If you just ain't feeling the person for whatever the case is, because at that point, it's nothing wrong with the person. It's something wrong with you. Hold up. Okay, hold up. The A mic.
Go ahead.
No.
Unplug the mic. Go ahead.
Don't come around me talking about you don't like my new situation, and just because you don't like my new situation. Oh, I got a bad feeling about bro. Or I got a bad feeling about sis.
But you know
like,
what?
No, like,
but you know what?
I think you're out of line.
Okay,
you're out of line.
Calm down.
Yeah, because this is trauma.
Yeah, you traumatized. But calm down. But here's the deal. Where you can be.
You who?
You people. Period. Or you. Well, let's just talk about you right now. That in life, we should get to a point in stage where we are mature enough that when someone comes to us and say something to us, that I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna hear it.
No. Oh, I'm not mature then.
Okay.
Because I'll hear it. But I mean, I gotta take it.
I'm not saying take. I'm not saying.
I would actually right.
I'm not saying. Wait a minute. Let me finish. I'm not saying take it as gold and truth. But I listen to you. Can you elaborate more? And if they say they don't have no elaboration, then that's fine. But sometimes, let's just be honest.
That's not fine.
Oh, no, wait a minute. If they don't have no elaboration, sometimes, let's just be honest. There can be a feeling. I don't know why I got this feeling. There honestly can be a feeling. Now, everybody doesn't have it, but there could be something. Like something is not. Like that time when I woke up that night and you was in that fight, somebody. It was a feeling that Shannon needed prayer. It was just a feeling, and I woke up immediately and I was praying for her. It was just something that came over me. So if there's ever a time that I see you with somebody or anybody, and there's a feeling, I might not know why.
But
it could be if God says to share,
take it to God. Yeah. Don't take it to me.
No, if God brought it to you to say something, if He brought it to you, because here's the deal. You do not want to stop a God movement. No matter what it is, whether it's about a person, in your life, whether it's about a business deal, whatever it is.
I think that's a cop out.
What?
That God told me to tell you this.
No.
God told me to tell you.
She's not saying
Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying it, Mikey.
No, I said.
No, I'm saying if there is something so they may not even know it's God. It could be something so impressive. Here's the problem: people see stuff and they don't say nothing. I'm just saying.
You just said that 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
but we see stuff and we don't say nothing and we let it go on and on.
But if you can't tell me what you're seeing, if you can't,
you can tell some people what you're seeing and they still gonna not. Then that's on them at that point.
Right, it's on them. Because
why are you so why does your viewpoint change of people based off of what somebody
right?
says?
Why you gotta change
Why
right?
are you so invested in what somebody else's opinion is?
it's not that.
It is because you just said if they told you something. Why you gotta change how you feel?
It's not that I'm invested or. Like I said, it's not even, you're not even really aware of it. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that can relate to this. But
you're the only one in this room.
Sure. I'm talking to the millions. Ask me the question again so I can answer
Why
it.
are you so invested in their opinion of your significant other? Like, not that you're seeking it, but like, why does their opinion hold so much value in how you move, like, in this relationship?
Yeah, you gonna change the way you feel about the girl and everything. I don't love her no more. I done pulled back and all this other kind of stuff. Why?
Excuse me. I don't know.
So
I don't want to just make up an answer for the sake of making up an answer.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
I would have to think through that.
I think that you might know something.
So I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to be accountable right now.
Right.
A part of it, no, because a part of it, in that example, some of it was confirmation.
Right.
Like, and
you didn't want to hear that. So you didn't want the confirmation.
No, it's not even that I didn't want to hear it.
No, I'm saying you didn't want the confirmation.
You weren't ready for it to be revealed. You weren't ready to end.
Sure.
Okay.
But I think the reason why, if I had to give an answer right now, which I don't, but we're doing a show, so I'll give an answer. I think the reason why I begin to pull back a little bit is because I don't want to be hurt.
But you said it was confirmation.
And no, that example.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're telling me, hey, I see something in this person that she ain't the one, and okay, well, to prepare myself for the letdown, for the breakup, for the hurt, then maybe I'll pull back a little bit.
But if you life is risky. Love is risky. Period.
So why minding your business ain't an option?
No, minding your business can be an option. But what I'm saying is that, Mikey, love is risky. Loving someone, being with someone,
I agree.
No matter who you are, no matter who you're taking a risk. Period in life.
I agree.
You don't know what anybody gonna do at any given moment. When they're gonna wake up tomorrow and walk out your life or anything. So if you love this person, no matter what somebody come to you and say, if it's confirmation, it's confirmation. If it's not, you're gonna keep on loving her.
Yeah.
It's because you know what, I'm gonna find out down the road.
Because you're in the relationship with the person who
Yeah.
you are having a good time with.
Right.
They're a spectator. Like, what
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So you
But
you the bearer of bad news in my life, but you
you let them be a bad news in your life.
I don't look at it like that. I
Right.
look at it, they're being a friend and they're saying, I feel funny about this situation. And you're like, thanks for letting me know.
And they might not. And they might not be. They might not be being a friend.
That ain't a friend to me.
Here's the deal.
That ain't being a friend.
Here's the deal.
Being a friend is being quiet.
Okay, Mikey.
That's being quiet.
Okay, then let everybody be quiet around.
Because you know what's gonna happen. Because this is why I'm saying that. Because you know what's gonna happen.
No.
You do know what's gonna happen.
The friend gonna be the girl.
They ain't going away anyway.
Who?
The person.
What person?
The person I don't like that you dating. They ain't gonna stop you from dating them. So why like it don't.
What?
It doesn't matter.
What does?
The relationship ain't gonna end regardless. They gonna stay with the person no matter whether I like the person or not.
But you said you didn't stay with him.
No, he's saying that.
No, I'm not talking about me.
He's saying that what he realizes that people still stay with that person anyway, which is true. They still endure the relationship. That's why I think it's a way in which we need to like counsel our friends. Like, not saying this ain't the one, but like First of all, if that's all they got to say, you shouldn't say anything.
Right, you shouldn't say nothing.
If that's all you have to say, then don't say anything.
No, if that's it, this ain't the one.
Wait, okay, because now we're getting back to the original point of what I was like, the original point of the conversation. This is another reason why I don't like it. Is because the sizing up and, oh, this person ain't the one for you, and bro, she ain't it, or bro, he ain't it, or whatever the case is because you're looking at it from one side. You don't know, what am I trying to say?
Somebody could have changed.
No, listen, this is what I'm saying. You know Shannon as your daughter. You don't know Shannon in the intimacy of her being in a relationship, boyfriend-girlfriend dynamic, or husband-wife. You don't know her. You don't know the Shannon Josh knows. So this person don't know the version of the girl that I'm dating, or you don't know the version of the boy that they're dating. So just be quiet. Don't come sizing me up. Don't come telling me she ain't the one for me. But you don't even know. You don't even know her like that. You don't even know him like that. I know. I'm just saying, bro. No, bro, for real.
Somebody, bro. Somebody. Who did it? Who did it? Oh my God. Oh God. Oh my God.
Y'all are so stupid.
Jesus, you be so stupid, Lord. Shut up. Bitch, don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing because you don't know that person.
Okay. Can we get a bottle of water? Calm him down.
Because that's real life. Because you don't know how that person is, and that's even when breakups occur. Like you only get one side of the story, so that one person is looked at as the villain, or whether it was a good breakup or a bad breakup, or you just telling your relationship, whatever the case is. You don't know how this person is in a relationship, so don't come telling me how I better treat that person. You know what, Mike? Well, don't come telling her how she need to. Don't know, bro. Mike, it's
I find nothing wrong with people saying that. You know, with someone saying you dating my daughter. You know, make sure you get her home at a decent time. Make sure you know. That's old school generation that should stay in the play.
Yeah, when we all get into that bag, like Will Smith and Martin from Bad Boys 2, when they put the gun to the boy head and all that. Like we ain't doing all that, bro.
That was fun.
No, that's an extreme example.
Yeah,
no, but what I'm saying is like sometimes people want to be intimidating. Hey, bro.
No, but you know what?
You date her then. How about
that? I don't think most. Well, I can't say most, but I think that I hope to believe that fathers that are really looking out for their daughters and fathers looking out for their sons and parents that are looking out for their children. I would hope to believe that they're not trying to intimidate anybody, but really just saying, being honest, you know, this is my child, and I want y'all to have a respectful relationship, and I want y'all to get along, and you know, like I don't think that people are all. I want to say most people that's what they're seeking. I don't think they're trying to tell you, you know, or trying to intimidate you, and because if I got to intimidate you to treat my child right, then why would I even want you around them? If I have to intimidate you to treat my son or my daughter right, then I don't even want you in their life. Period. If I can't have a decent conversation, general conversation, you know, most fathers say that, and it's okay to say that, especially in today's time. It's really okay to say that, but this is how you say it, and not just fathers and mothers. It's parents across the border. I would want someone to have that conversation with their child in regard to my child. You know, it's okay. It's how you're treating. It's how the conversation goes. You know, I don't know who walked up that tree.
I'm gonna talk back, so we can have the conversation, but it ain't gonna be. Nah, bro, we ain't. Because what also is important is that
right now, here we are right now, Mikey. Where you at in your 30s and something years old? This shouldn't be the conversation.
What's also important is their upbringing and what they were taught as well. So that's why I think it should be a conversation.
Yeah, but I think right now you're past them conversations.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody bring that to me.
Look! Everybody, look! You seeing that? Oh yeah, anybody bring that to me? Yeah, anybody bring that to me?
And just in case they do, then we gonna have a conversation. But I do think, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know, but I'll leave it there.
Thanksgiving is Thursday, and I like to just talk about what we're thankful for. Some things in our lives, the Lord says, in all things give thanks, and I just want to say I'm thankful for my family. I'm like, we have our family dynamic is different. Yeah, it's different in a way that it's loving and it's kind, and it's something that I didn't have when I was growing up. But I sought to, even though we had some struggles coming up, but my main thing is that my children would love one another, and I would love them, and they would love me, and we got that. We got that. Our family moves a little different. Everybody's family doesn't move the same way. But I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my grandchildren. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for the Thompsons. Like I know Shannon's mother-in-law and her brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for everybody that I've had opportunity to meet in my life, and it's just thinking about all the things that life has thrown, the twists and the turns and stuff like that. Right? And it's just to be here today, to be alive. Thankful for my health. Grateful, just grateful, because Thanksgiving will be Thursday. Will we have this up before Thursday? If not, it'll be Thursday that passed. But I just want to say Thanksgiving is coming up, and I just want to let you know that I'm grateful. I'm thankful for the Mike and His Mom show. I am the host. He thinks he's the host, but I'm the host. But there you go. Go ahead. What are you thankful for? I like to call him Smoogie. When I call him Smoogie, see, go ahead. You get the little grin on your face. He's not going to do it now because he's not going to grin in front of you because I said
I'm thankful for...
Okay, I guess we're going to have to go to Shannon.
I'm thankful for purpose.
Why do you always got to do that?
What?
He's here. Look, I got to get this look of approval.
I'm thankful for purpose.
What about that? What does that mean?
That I'm in this stage of life where I've given myself, I think I've always had, not even I think, I know I've always had purpose, but I always try to maybe redefine it consistently, which caused me to be inconsistent in the purpose. And now things are just happening, and my life just went into a direction where now I'm so uncomfortable with where I am. I have no choice but to focus on purpose, and not just the purpose, but the ambition that comes along with it. And also, this came through a friend breakup. Mm-hmm. I'm thankful for the know-how, because you can have all the ambition in the world and all the purpose and all the goals, but if you don't have that determination or the spirit of the know-how to get the job done, or the willingness to find out how to get the job done, then at that point it's just wasted potential. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm thankful for.
I'm thankful for prayer.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's so cool.
It's not corny.
Go ahead.
I'm thankful for prayer that has evolved me. I'm more patient. Like even when I was dealing with my child last night, or I was dealing with I just see how I have changed and and the way I interact in life.
Prayer works. Mm-hmm. Now that you said that, I'm thankful that some things is going on in my life now didn't happen a year ago, because I have changed. I'm thankful for growth. Growth. Like what you saying, Mikey, that you've grown to an area that you can now accept your purpose. Because before, your purpose wasn't. It was always the purpose of what you're supposed to have been doing, but where you was at in that stage of your life back then, you weren't really focused. But you had to mature and you had to grow some. Like I'm not running from it now, and what you used in the past, that friend breakup, what you used in the past, that you can bring it to your future now and use it. Yeah.
I would like to end on this note. Life is the longest thing you'll ever do in the shortest amount of time, and you only get one. So whatever your goals, dreams, or purpose is.
Eternal life if you are a child.
Okay.
You just do a monkey wrench into your clothes, boy.
Life is the shortest thing you'll ever do.
He's gonna fire
Life
Shannon.
on earth.
Life on earth.
Living life.
On earth.
Can y'all stop?
Okay, all right.
Living life is one of the longest things you'll ever do in the shortest amount of time, and we only get one. So whatever your goals, dreams, desires are, please go out there and get the job done. And remember, his name is Jesus Christ, not Tom Cruise. So there's no such thing as mission impossible, because we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us.
That was good. You made it up.
I am Mike. This is my mom, and that was Shannon. And we'll see you guys next time.